Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos usually of a sensational nature and I give you my opinion. Even though you asked for my opinion, that's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. So let's see what video we have. Wild pursuit. Suspect steals police cruiser in northern LA County. Okay, so I want to remind you that I have not reviewed this video beforehand, so I will experience it along with you for the very first time. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed and also press that like button. Now let's not delay, let's get into the video.
We're on top of some breaking news. We have an active police pursuit of what we're hearing could be a stolen California Highway Patrol cruiser. Let's get to Stu Mundell and Sky Fox. Keep it ahead of it. Stu, what's going on?
You know what? We're having real bad problems with the IFB. We're way up in the Antelope Valley right now, and you can see that this is a stolen California Highway Patrol vehicle. Now, this is happening right now. We're heading eastbound on the 138, and this came up the 5 freeway. When he was on the 5 freeway, this vehicle was reaching top speeds of 130 miles an hour at some point. Now, the person behind the wheel, clearly not an officer of the law, and they are saying that this person has some problems, let's say, with addiction and other issues and depression. Now, the California Highway Patrol...
Okay, so I was actually just thinking to myself before the announcer ever said that, I thought to myself, this person has to be high. They have to be high, because why are you stealing a CHP cruiser? There's no other explanation for it. This person has to be high.
They are behind this vehicle in force, and they're also making phone calls and talking on the radio and trying to get ahead of this chase. Now, we've been on this long straightaway. That vehicle really has kind of slowed down, as it would be. That we've seen this vehicle moving well into the 100 miles an hour. At this point right now, we're actually going to be about 72, 73 miles an hour. I'm going to try to bring up the map because I'm sure somebody's going to want to see that for sure. But right now, this vehicle continues to move along out here at a pretty good clip, and you can see that that person behind the wheel, not an officer of the law, so this is a stolen California Highway Patrol vehicle. How it got stolen, all of that, well, they're going to figure that out later on. That's going to come out when this is over. Right now, their biggest concern is that that vehicle does have weapons inside of it. We've been hearing them talk. Those weapons are secured. They aren't just laying in the back seat or anything like that. So the ability or the possibility that that driver could get a hold of those weapons is slim to none at this time. But that still is a California Highway Patrol vehicle, and it has been moving very quickly. At some points, we've been going against traffic out here at 100 miles an hour plus. They've taken 2 attempts to use spike strips. That has not happened. Right now, this vehicle seems to be slowing down more and more. I'm wondering if it might be having some sort of issues, or maybe they disabled that car, because we did hear him talk about that possibility as well. He did slow down, and you can see some officers right there. I'm going to listen in, see if he did hit that spike strip. But again, this vehicle, stolen police car, stolen Highway Patrol vehicle, right now on the 138, and we're heading into the Lancaster area.
All right, and Stu, right now we have Dennis Zine, retired LAPD. Dennis, first of all, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, perfect. So, we're seeing this high-speed police pursuit of a stolen CHP cruiser. Any idea how this could have possibly happened?
Well, it's very, very unusual. Could be officer was out on a call, making a traffic stop, left the keys in the ignition, suspect jumped in the car and took off. Many possibilities. Do we know where it was stolen from? Where the officer left the car, or where the car was located?
We just know that it started in Castaic, and then he made his way to Lancaster, so he's been driving it for just about over an hour, I would say. Also, I wanted to ask you, any idea, because Stu had just mentioned that the ammunition and weapons in this cruiser were secure. His tires going flat.
Whoa, yeah, something is smoking from that car. Maybe it is a deflating tire, possibly, but yeah, I noticed that smoke coming from the back of the car.
Right now.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Well, they are secure. The weapons are secure. The shotgun and other weapons that they have are secured. There is an unlocking device within the vehicle. You have to know where that is and how to deactivate.
Okay.
could have been a traffic stop, and then the person jumped in and took off. It's not unusual for the officer to leave the car running when they are at a traffic stop. That may be the case. As we see, they may be coming to an end soon. You see what's happening with the vehicle, but it's very unusual to steal a police car. We've seen ambulances stolen before. This is not that unusual. Let's say it's very unusual to steal a police car, an ambulance, or fire truck, etc. But it does happen on occasion. Obviously, we see it happening right here.
Whoa.
Dennis, I want to bring back Stu. Stu, what's
Whoa. Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Oh my goodness. He just bailed out of the car, out of a moving car. Look, it just crashed into the light pole. Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Stu, what are you seeing right now? I know we're blurring things out a bit because we don't exactly know what's going on, but he just bailed going about 70 miles an hour.
He jumped out of that vehicle at about 70 miles an hour, leaving that vehicle to go on its own. It hit that power line right there. They do have power lines down. We haven't seen any sparking or arcing.
Okay, so yeah, I was not expecting that. Man. So, yeah, I'm questioning whether or not this guy is alive because I believe his head hit the pavement at 44 miles per hour. Man, this guy must have been on some serious drugs to do something like that. That is just crazy. But, wow. That's going to wrap up this episode of The Armchair Meddler. Once again, if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, press that like button. And we will see you on the next episode.